Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yev, and today we are looking at something a little different, the Womier WD75, a 75% layout mechanical keyboard with a real wood case, wireless triple mode, and full VR support. I have the black keycap version here, and I will walk you through the unboxing, keycap, switches, structure, the wood case feel, and of course, a sound test at the end. So, straight out of the box, you get the WD75 keyboard itself. USB-A to USB-C cable, 2-in-1 keycap and switch puller, 3 extra stock switches, and nice touch by the way, and a user manual. According to the product page, this version, V2, is carved from a single block of walnut wood and finished with a polishing process. My first impression is that the wooden case feels really warm and premium compared to the usual aluminum or plastic options. It definitely gives the keyboard a more, this desktop piece kind of vibe rather than just being a tool. The black keycaps contrast nicely with the walnut. You have several options of those keycaps, but I like black the most, and it really creates a visual, clean overall appearance. The layout is ANSI 75% or 82 keys, so you've got the functional row, arrow cluster and right side keys without going into the full keyboard or TKL version. It's a good balance if you want more keys than a 65% but don't want the full size of TKL or full size keyboard, right? The keycaps here made of double shot PBT, pretty standard, with MDA profile, and the black set in this version looks really clean for me, with a nice texture and non-slippery feel. The legends obviously, white on black, so they're crisp and readable, which is always a plus. In terms of feel with the stock keycaps and, stock switches, typing is really comfortable. If you ever want to swap to custom keycap set or custom switches, you have this flexibility because the board, of course, is hot-swappable, supports 3 or 5 pin switches, and you can change them without soldering. In my opinion, if you are a keycaps or switch or mechanical keyboard enthusiast, this board offers a solid base for customization. The stock switches on this WD75 are Womier POM Mint Blizzard switches, at least for this V2 version. They are pre-looped, they are 5 pins, and they're just good. From the PCB sandwich point of view, we have PC plate with no flex cuts, so it's a pretty stable PCB sandwich. And since this board is hot swap, as I mentioned, you can change the switches to any of like linear, tactile, clicky, as long as there are 3 or 5 pin switches, like all of them. I tested with a stock one and I like it's smooth, it's comfortable, it's really nice sound. You will hear it later at the end of the video. And one warning, if you're gonna to disassemble this keyboard, removing keycaps, switches and removing case screws, be careful. It's a wooden case, it's not a metal, it's not a plastic, so be gentle and check your over tightening. The build quality is good, the fit and finish are excellent, with the smoother edges than the previous version. The tone of the walnut is slightly darker. The tray mount design keeps the plate in a place without flex cut, which is good in this case, and which gives a more solid sensation underfoot. Visually, the wood gives a warm, natural look and pairs well, in my case with the black keycaps. You can choose another one, but for me it feels desktop elegant, rather than just purely minimalistic gaming tool. The LED backlighting is south facing, so it doesn't shine through for the front as much as you may want, only if you will choose another keycaps. And In my case, it worked nicely for the darker case and my darker environment. Few considerations. Wood case can be heavier and larger, and they may require a little bit more care. Don't spill fluids, avoid extreme humidity. If you frequently switch between setups, a lighter case might be a better fit, but for the stable desk rig, this one is an appealing aesthetic and build choice. The WD75 supports 3 mode connectivity, allowing for wireless connection via USB-C, 2.4 GHz wireless, and of course Bluetooth. For many people, this means you can use it on desktop, laptop, tablet, or even switch between devices. On the firmware side, it supports VIA, which gives full remapping, layers, macros, without requiring complex software installation, right? And you just load the configuration JSON, you can download it from official website, and you're off. In my testing, switching between modes was smooth, and VIA works as expected for mapping the keycaps and function roles and other stuff. This board features an 8K mAh battery, which is more than enough for at least a week of work or game. Alright, now the fun part, the sound test. I will type normally and then enter a few rapid keystrokes so you can hear how this board performs with the stock setup. Enjoy.